So we're going to demonstrate how to do a bowline, tie up a camel using the bowline method, and I'm going to do normal bowline and then a quick release bowline. So this is the safest way to tie up a camel because a bowline is a very, very strong knot, but it's also a one that you can easily undo. So there's lots of other knots out there that you can use, but for a camel and the strength that they have if they're pulling against a rail, you want it to hold, but you also want to be able to undo it if they have pulled back and that knot is tightened. So I'll show you how to do it up and undo it if it gets tight as well. Let's go, Barbs, come on, walk up. Stand. So we always tie camels high because they are tall animals, and if we're to tie them low, we're actually risking them putting their foot over a rope or hitting their heads on rails and things like that. So we're tying them high and we tie them short. So when I say short, I'm talking enough room, and this is mainly for training and camels that are new to handling. We tie them short enough that they can actually still sit down. So at that length, she could still sit down quite happily. A trick that camels know how to do is when they're sitting down and they feel like they need to move forward towards a rail, like so their rope isn't taut, they will just shuffle forward, like crawl forward on their feet. So don't think that they can't do that, because they can, and they'll prove that to you. So we want it that short, but we also need enough room to make a loop. So we want the bowline, and I know there's lots of videos out there on how to do bowlines. Some people are left-handed, some people are right-handed, some do them up, what I think is upside down, but I'm doing it the camel way. So this is what it looks like. So you make a loop that flicks away from you. So you can see that that's going that. I'm not going this way. That won't work. Thank you. That's very kind. You got to flick away from you so that the lead rope that's going to the camel is flowing like that. We don't want it like that. It has to essentially cross over. Okay? The hole represents a rabbit hole. We're going to go on a little rabbit expedition here. This is the rabbit. The rabbit comes through the hole. All the way through. This is just the normal bowline, not quick release yet. Okay, the rabbit gets scared of you. Oh my God, human. Goes around. This is a tree now. This is a tree. Go. Thank you. So rabbit, tree, hole. The rabbit gets scared of you as it comes through the hole, and then goes around the tree to get away from you, goes back through the hole. We're going all the way through with this long rope, and then that rabbit's now safe. And then we to set the rope, we're setting it so that when the camel pulls back, it's not going to get too we're going to be able to get it undone. So we set it by pulling the tail end of the rope and the one that's towards the camel. We pull. This is the important part. This U shape here, we need to push that down. If we don't do that and that camel pulls back, the rope can come undone, or that will get so tight we won't be able to get it undone. This is the setting. This is our lock. And the way that we unlock it is just by pulling it up like that. So she can pull back as hard as she likes on this, and I'm still going to be able to get that undone. It is just the easiest knot to get undone with such force. So to unlock it, you just push that bit up and pull that through at the same time, and that's your rope loose. Now I'm going to show you how to do a quick release of this. It's the same concept. I'll start it again so that we get the rabbit story sorted. Okay, so we've got a good distance between here and there. I know that she can sit down with that length. Remember, they've got long necks. So we make our rabbit hole away from me and the camel. Not towards, away. got our rabbit hole. Rabbit is coming through the hole. And I'm going to, this time, so you still got to go all the way through with this part. Okay, so that's the same. The rabbit, I'm doing this so that you can see the camera, and gets scared of you, goes around the tree, goes back in the hole, but we're doubling it up this time. We're not actually going to take the whole length of the rope through. This is what makes it quick release. And then goes back in the hole, the rabbit. Same concept. We pull the tail end of the rope and lock it in. To get that undone is just a pull. So you can see, like, that's what I recommend for tying up camels, because it's something we can say, especially when you're first training and handling. It's just a bit of a safer option. So I'll just do that again. Okay, so we've got enough length here. Be so patient, good girl. Rabbit comes through the hole. Gets scared of you. Here, gets scared of you. Goes around the tree. And we're doing quick release again. Goes back in the hole. And pulling with the tail end and the end that's attached to the camel. Then we set it, and that's our quick release again. So then we just pull it to quick release it. And finally, don't forget about the safety of your fingers. If you want to keep fingers, you've got to keep them out of any holes or anywhere that they could get caught if the camel pulled back, because they can pull back in lightning speed, and we want to keep our fingers, I'm pretty sure. So remember, safety first, keep all hands open and fingers not in loops, just in case the camel does pull back. I would love to help you in my Camel Academy. Learn camel training, handling, trekking, husbandry, join me in live Q&As, plus so much more. Check it out.